What's up guys, Jimmy here with another Lots of Games video. Today I wanted to share with you guys a story. For one reason or another, it was never picked up by any of the major news outlets, but I thought it was really newsworthy. I thought it was a really interesting story that I wanted to share with you guys. So one of the people that I follow on Twitter is James Shelve. And James Shelve, he's the one who's responsible for the dishwasher Dead Samurai. He has, of course, Ska Studios. He's also responsible for the very successful indie game I made a game with zombies in it. So give you guys a little backstory on James. A while back, before the dishwasher Dead Samurai was released on Xbox Live Arcade for the Xbox 360, he was involved in a competition held by Microsoft called Dream Build Play. And he actually won this competition, and he was actually able to go to the Game Developers Conference in, I believe, 2008. And it was a really, I guess, good experience for him. Now, I'll let you guys know, James actually, just by himself, he was able to do the entire game for the dishwasher Dead Samurai. And since then, he's been able to also put out a couple other different games. But basically, Microsoft at the time, they saw kind of like the potential that even one person or one game developer could have in creating something special. So as many of you guys know, the dishwasher Dead Samurai and his following games were actually pretty good, and they actually did very well. So a couple weeks ago, I was looking on Twitter and I saw this tweet that actually James posted, which is very interesting. He said, "The man once told me to shelve my first Xbox Live game a year from release." And he posted a link to a story on Peter Molyneux. Now, Peter Molyneux, of course, is a very successful game developer. Of course, you know him from the Fable games and a lot of other PC games as well. So a lot of people were like, they responded to this tweet. They're like, wait a second, Peter told you to shelve the dishwasher Dead Samurai before it was released? And this is what he responded. He said, the effect of, "You got 15 minutes of fame from this GDC, Game Developers Conference, promotion. Use it to get a job because you'll be forgotten in 3 months." He continues on with another reply. "He told me not to finish it, to get a job with a small studio instead." And then another one he said on how he did lots of maybe he's right moments leading up to launch. Now keep in mind, at the time, James did not have the dishwasher Dead Samurai. This is like a year before the game was published on Xbox Live Arcade. And he's like, you know what, maybe Peter's right. Peter's very successful. He sold games that have sold millions of copies, millions of units. Kind of put yourself in James's shoes. Very interesting. But he continues on. He says on how he did give me that advice after I'd spent over a year working full time on the game though. Throw it all out. So kind of guys, put yourselves in James's shoes. And the reason why I'm saying this is because James ultimately didn't listen to Peter's advice. He did not stop the development of the dishwasher Dead Samurai. He did not join a small studio. He is his own small studio. He wanted to do his own thing, and it proved to be very successful. And the whole point of this video, I wanted to just tell you guys, is some of you guys out there might have a dream, or you might have a goal, and sometimes you might get the advice from an expert, and this expert might give you some advice that will go totally against to what you're trying to achieve. And just keep in mind, just because that expert has achieved more than you doesn't necessarily mean that that expert is right. It proved to be, you know, the case with James. Imagine if he listened to Peter's advice, you know, just joined a small studio or another studio. He was able to do his own thing and be very successful. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below about Peter Molyneux telling James to shelve the game, to go with another studio. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll include a link in the video description below for that tweet and the conversation that James did. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.